Hi, so I am sitting here with wet hair and absolutely zero makeup because I want to show you how I put on my face. Now, I did not always wear makeup, so this is kind of a weird concept to me, but I was starting to think about when I was a kid and my grandma always said, I have to go put on my face. And I was like, what does that mean? She doesn't really look any different, so what does that mean? But anyway, I think as I get older, I have to use a couple of products to make me look like perhaps I did without makeup, you know, 10 or 15 years ago. So here we are. I'm wearing tinted moisturizer, SPF 30 eye cream, and I have like, this is actually what I have on. This is really cute, little Mango Kiss shea butter chapstick, whatever. So I'm going to do this whole thing with 5 products, and the idea really is that I use the least amount of makeup to look like I'm not wearing any makeup at all. So I start with, this is Josie Maran, and this is her concealer in Butter. I've actually talked to a ton of makeup artists about this particular concealer, and it's the most universal color. For some reason it just works on everyone. So I actually put this under my eyes with a brush. That's the other thing that I learned from these amazing makeup artists. I used to do this with my, oh, I'm sticking that in my eye. I used to do this with my finger and was taught recently that a brush works better, and I tell you, it makes like 1,000,000% difference, so it's pretty incredible. So I just fill that in. I have like a really big vein on the sides of underneath my eyes, so I kind of cover that up a little bit. You can't really see it in this light, but it's right there. I'm gonna do the other side too. So Butter, Josie Maran concealer, and an Eco Tools brush. Then I take my, this is actually a foundation brush from Jane Iredale. The reason I like it is it's, you can cut, yeah, you can see like this. So it is really narrow and it kind of comes to this flat place. So that works really well because, okay, and then let me jump to, this is Bare Minerals. This is a pressed powder. I really like pressed mineral powder because I make such a huge mess when I have the loose stuff for some reason. So anyway, pressed powder, and this is in Warm 2, Should 2. But the reason that I like this kind of brush is because the first thing I do is kind of fill in these little like broken capillaries and little like maybe I exfoliated too much in my 20s, stuff right there. And I use this brush to go over the places that I just need a little more coverage. Like I know I have sun damage on my cheeks, so I'm going to kind of go in there. Don't worry about smoothing it out. The one thing I do try to avoid is I don't do that here because otherwise you get really like caked up when you put on the rest of the powder. I only use mineral powder for foundation. I don't use, you know, like wet foundation. This is my whole deal. So see, I have some little, maybe a little mini pimple right there. Hey. So cover those up. Little sun damage up here. Cover that up. You know, just those spots that you need a little extra, maybe down your nose. And then I have a really fluffy Eco Tools brush, and I like, you know, do a lot. Ooh, you see the powder going. See, if it wasn't pressed, it would be a mess in here. And then just go everywhere. And keep kind of adding as you go. And you got really nice coverage with this. Over your eyes. I know people get kind of scared that they're going to look all caked up, but I really think that as long as you really smooth it around, you almost can't use too much powder. Okay, that's done. Now, this is, oh my god, what is this company called? Who recognizes this? Vapor Organic. So this is their translucent bronzer in Spicy. I like that this is a tube. It's great to travel with. I also use it on my lips. So I'll start with that. Okay, lip done. Now, you know, second your cheeks and just give yourself the under, put it like right underneath your cheekbone. It's hard to talk and do that. But like you know, 3 little smudges of that. And then take the crowning glory, the kabuki brush. I don't know who makes this. I think it's Eco Tools. And, you know, suck your cheek in and work upwards. So you want the color to kind of go like this, right? You don't want it to sit in big chunks on your cheek. And then do it on your eye bone to give yourself a little more warmth. There. See? Warm. Okay, now this is the pièce de résistance. I know I've talked about this before. This is the Josie Maran Argan and Luminizer, and I learned about this from a friend of mine, and it is like the most amazing stuff in the world. So you take a little squirt, just like, you know, that much, really not very much. Rub it between the first 2 fingers, so you really have just a little bit on each finger. I start with 1 finger. This is where I start. Up on your, basically your brow bone, and then I use a finger that doesn't have product on it to kind of smooth it in. And then I bring it all the way in here. She kept saying when she was doing this video with me and showing me how to use this, it takes 10 years off. I was like, you can say that a couple more times. She's younger than I am. Anyway, see, it kind of like when you are in the light, it just picks up the light. And then I take a little bit and put it like from the inner corner and kind of smooth it out. Depends on, you know, how much you want, but it really, I feel like it brings your eyes up. And for me, as I get older, that's like something I really am interested in doing. So don't be afraid of the Luminizer, because you can really throw it everywhere, and the worst thing that happens is you just rub it in. All right. So that's it. What was that? Okay, that was 7 minutes, but that was because I was talking. All right, and then this really is the biggest piece that I have to tell you. If you are using mineral makeup, you have to set it. You cannot just put it on and leave. You have to set it, and you have to set it with moisture. So what I use right now is this Gillies Organic, because I love this product and this lady. She's just the most awesome woman. She makes all these in her kitchen, and this is her What a Face Rose Renewal Toner, and it says such cute things like, warning, side effects may include such pinchable firm cheeks. It's like so cute. So anyway, so shake it up and then close your eyes and then spritz it. Be liberal. Feels great all over your face, okay? When that dries, your minerals are set, but they're not cakey. They're like glowy. It's, you know, it gives you the same effect as a makeup that was that's like a you know, a liquid makeup. But the problem that I find with those is they don't really stay very long. They kind of end up like greasing up fast. So the minerals seem to stay long, and then when you set them, they're luminous in that same way. So what do you think of my now 8-minute face? Thanks for watching. Tweet me questions at Rachel L. Sarnoff. Please subscribe. I would love your comments. What are your like top 5 products? What can you not do without? What do you need on a desert island? What do you put in your, you know, purse when you're getting on a plane? Because if your luggage gets stolen, you want to make sure that you have those things. All right, that's what I want to know about. And hopefully, you know, like me, they are organic and natural and like beautiful eco beauty, which I think is the most beautiful thing that you can do. So thanks so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.